Hi, my name is Lost Ninja. You are watching Lost Ninja Plays Darkosto's Invasion Modpack 1.0.7. This is the beginning of episode 12. And what have I done between episodes? I got a cup of tea. Very nice, thank you. And I put some stuff away in my bags. And I started making things, and I thought, well, really, I ought to make them. Oh, and they fixed a bug. There was a bug for a while where you could place these red orchids onto virtually anything, and they would grow. And you can't do that any longer. So I'm going to have to make more stuff, which is not unanticipated particularly. The issue is I need that stuff. I need stone, red stuff, isn't it? Pardon me. Right, I think it was something like that. Nope. That? Nope. I know what it was. It's that. To get those, I can make 2. That really isn't very many, is it? I need more. More, I must have more. Well, basically the issue is they will only grow when I am... I've only got 1 more seed, so I'll only make 1 more. I'll make 2 more, but yeah. Right, so we can put that one into there. We've got some more of those, haven't we? Yeah, we've got some more of those. That's right then. And we will put all of this stuff into there. What I was going to make is, I'm still going to make it. Haven't given up on the idea. What I'm going to make is a... Yeah, you can't place them on that. That makes me sad. On the other hand, I think you can bone meal them still, so I'll get some bone meal and see if you can. Because that would be pretty damned useful if we could. And if we can't, we can't. It's not the end of the world, it just would make life a bit easier if we could get a bit more redstone. Yeah, you can. And I've got so much bone. I could be here for a while. Right, so that was like, what was it? Oh yes, it's basically converting bone meal into redstone. And we've got an awful lot. We won't do anything with that lot. So what we're going to do, put into there, we don't need that diamond. Why did I get an extra diamond from? What we do need is, we need one of those. And we need to do this. I'm sure you can guess what I'm making. Or if you can't, you'll soon know. To make one of those, which is a draw controller. Which we can then place there. In theory then, when we... well, this is the thing, it doesn't always seem to work, and I'm not certain why it doesn't work, if you see what I mean. That now should control that. But it doesn't seem to work that way anymore. Doesn't seem to work, period. Yeah, not anymore, it just doesn't work. But I have got more seeds. Right, so what was I going to do? I was going to turn all these bone into... all of this bone into... redstone, basically. That's a lot of bone, basically. Yeah, no, we won't do all of it. There's no reason to say we shouldn't do all of it. It's probably not as not much fun to watch, basically. So I'm going to be standing here doing that for a long time. I've got a lot of I haven't got a lot of ender pearls. I've got enough ender pearls to be not entirely useless with them. I've got enough other resources. So basically, redstone's the only major resource I've got that I haven't got enough of, and can't easily get more. This is the only way of getting more redstone that I know of. Right, once I finish this one, I'm gonna just do a whole stack on its own, see how many we make. Just to see, you know. So we haven't got any seeds now. We haven't got any. Right, so how much we get? 50, I reckon. No, not gonna be 50. Not even half a stack. But considering how cheap bone is, bearing in mind that all of the well, at least one huge skull. So yeah, not bad. And I've now got enough redstone to produce quite a lot more redstone ore, and I've got enough of the flowers to yes, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, it is a bit cheeky, I think. Cheesy, I think someone calls it. I don't know. Is it any worse than dropping it down to easy mode so that I can actually survive exploring? Now, what I'd really like to do is tune it so that I can play on normal mode, and you get more spawns at night, sort of probably double the amount of spawns you get now at night, but you get maybe, I don't know, a tenth of the spawns you currently get during the day in the tuned method. So you've still got to be aware of mobs during the day, and this is just raiders. I'm not talking about any of the other mobs that spawn. So you've got to be aware of bears, dogs, rats, the drones, and eventually the dinos and the stuff like that. I don't have an issue with that at all. It's just the raiders; they're just too common. Well, part of the problem is, while their health goes up every 8 days, your damage doesn't go up. Certainly not every 8 days. So basically, I'm going to finish this last lot of bone. I'll keep the other stack in my bag. I'm not going to actually convert that. I've got 50 seeds though, so I'm going to turn a fair old amount of... right, so where are we? We probably will need one of those. Now, what did I do with them? I didn't convert them all, did I? Well, maybe I don't. Oh, no, there we go. Let's say. Okie dokie. Wants my knife. Where's my knife gone? There's my knife. Right, so we want to do is convert, I don't know, 2 more of these, which will give us 16. I don't think we make 16, so we're not actually going to make 16. But we could do if we wanted to. How many have we got out there? We've got 4 out there. I want to make 5 more, I think. So I only actually want 1 more, like that. Well, they get used quite a lot anyway, so that's not an issue. So we've got 5 of those. We want to go into there and grab those out. Go into there and grab those out, and go into there and grab the stone out, and then put into there. We want to put the not the red orchids, the poppies. To be honest, I'd forgotten I'd got the slag machine, the sag machine, which is why I haven't been sort of doing anything with it. Now, I seem to remember having one of those, so I can make. Well, I need to get the things that go down the outside of it, don't I? Oh, that's interesting. I thought you only got 5. Oh, you do get 5, but you probably get a chance for an extra 5 as well. Oh, that's not so bad then. Okie dokie. So yeah, I've got a load of diamonds now. That's nice. So that then, I've got the wrong way around, haven't I? Okie dokie. That one and that one. Oh hell, I've got a flipping Herobrine to play with. I can only assume he just broke my door then. Doesn't make a lot of sense because I mean, what's the door? Let me do that. What's the door done to do being broken by Herobrine, basically? Oh bugger! I can't get that down now. Oh dear. Right, there is a way around this. Promise you. We need a bit of fence. I don't know why it needs it now and it didn't need it before, but clearly. Have we only fence? We haven't any fence, have we? We must have some fence. We do have some fence. Right, so what we need to do then is find. Oh, we'll put that horsey stuff into there. We need a pickaxe, like that one. Right, so let's shoot this guy full of arrows. He isn't a Herobrine. If he were, he'd have turned that water to ice. He's got too much health, but he's not Herobrine. Okay, right, so let's go around here and put some more redstone ore down. There we go. And that we'll just leave that to grow naturally now. Eventually, once I've got some farms going, I will actually have the that going through that. Right, so I need, let's think, I need sand, gravel, and clay. And we want it's not conduit, I can't remember what it's called though. It's binder composite, that's it. Weird, isn't it? Now that it's working again. Good. Right, so we need to then turn that into that. So, first of all, we are going to do this. Let me think this through. I need a hopper. So I need iron... I'll do the hopper first, so I know what I'm doing with that. I need 5 iron plates. Oddly enough, I've got 5 iron plates there. Anyone else would have thought it was a fix. It's not a fix, it's just... Ah. I could have sworn the hopper was still like that. Oh, it's tin plate! Oh, well, it wasn't a fix, clearly, because I haven't got any tin plate, I don't think. Copper... aluminum... aluminium... whatever. Well, I would naturally call it... 8. I would naturally call it aluminium, because that's where I come from, and that's what it's called where I come from. But I can understand why people would call it other things, I just think they're wrong. In fact, to be fair, I happen to know they're wrong. What's that? Oh, I was going to put that gold in while I was doing it. One of these days, I'm actually going to make a tiny chest and see what it's for, because I've seen them all these years, literally, but I've never actually made one or even thought to use one for anything. So it seems a bit sort of, oh, we've got tiny torches and we've got tiny coal and we've got tiny charcoal and we've got tiny this and tiny that. Oh, we'll have some tiny chests because they'd be really useful. Everybody else wants chests that have got masses of storage, but we'll make ones that haven't. So anyway, yeah, furnace is what I was looking for, and I want to make that. I need some iron and a piston. Iron and piston, there we go. Oh, I didn't pick the pistons up. I do have actually got some pistons. They're quite common in villages used as tables. Right, I only need one of these in each box. I'm going to move... I've got an axe out. No, I got an axe. Move that one. And then move that one. So that one there then goes to there. And we'll put a chest in the middle. In the middle. Okay, so we only want one of those in there. Oh, we only want one of those in there, thank you. So no, not. Output is going to be that way. Input is going to be at the top, but auto. Fuel is going to be at the top, but auto. I'm not a big fan of this UI. I mean, it works. I'm just not a big fan of it. That should get that lot finished. Don't desperately need any more of those. Now, the next one I want to make is the efficiency upgrade. I want 8 of these. Sorry, I want 16 of these. This is why I wanted... I haven't actually got enough. I was thinking I wanted 8. Yeah, I want 8 of them for each. That's 16 blocks in total, isn't it? No, that's 32 blocks in total. Good thing I got extras then, isn't it? What else was in them? Gold. I knew there was something else I didn't want to use. I'm trying to avoid using gold as much as possible because it's used quite a lot in the... this is going to break it probably, but anyway, let's just keep going. Blum 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 blum. We want another one of those. So we've got 3. Right, that's that sorted. Right, so we put 8 in. Yeah, the efficiency now, fuel consumption is down at less than half. That would be really great if I was going to actually just leave it like that, but I'm not. So, wrong way. I want to put those. I want 3. I want 6, I think. No, I need more than that because I want. Oh bollocks! I should do lots. It's not like I'm not going to get it back, is it? So, right. So, those. Oh, I haven't got any. Seriously, don't get a lot of crafting out of them these days. Yeah, these days, do you? Right. So, speed upgrade. I think I wanted 3 per, but I think I'm going to make 3 per, and then see what that works out at. I've done this before in my well, not in a single player, in a thingy world. Yeah, I actually want 4 per. I think. Let's have a look. How does that work out? That's what I wanted. I wanted 4 for each. There we go. Oh no, I'm not finished yet. Slot upgrade. That's the expensive one. I can afford it, I think. I need 4 of them, which is 16. Oh, that's expensive. I'm not going to make. I'm going to make 2 of them because I don't really, at the moment, need them for the furnace one. Sorry, for this one. I do want them for that one, but I'm not even using that one very much at the moment. So I will take that out of there and put them in there. Fuel consumption is quite high now. I don't think I can do those into another slot. No, I couldn't. Oh well. I'm not going to do that. Thing is, if you leave the door open like that, they don't try and break in because they'll walk through the door. If you make the door so that they can't get through it, they tend to break in anyway. So I want 2 of those. It makes this an absolute beast of a cooking system. The only other thing I really want is the eco upgrade, but I might be able to afford that actually. Block of coal and blaze powder. I'm not certain I've got any blaze powder. Oh, I have, and I've got blocks of coal. Oh, I've got blocks of charcoal, sorry. But I can make 2 blocks of coal, that's not going to be an issue. Okay. It means that you don't use as much fuel, even more, because it basically, the when you try and cook through things, it doesn't. So say I've got 6 charcoal in there and I cook 1 of those up. When it finishes, instead of running out in really quickly and wasting all that charcoal, it doesn't basically. Seriously, it burns through the fuel, no question. I don't really want to put that in there. Let's use some of this stuff. Like so. Yeah, so, yeah. But look how fast it's going through that. And that is, I think, mind I say I think that is faster than an octadic capacited Ender IO thing. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Okay, what else do we want to grab that there before it despawns? Okay, put the spares back into here. Yeah, for now, yeah, boink. We've got some more redstone coming up. So, yeah, basically, now at this point, you see, I'm saying, well, I'm finished with that lot. Don't need that at all now. That'll do all my cooking, for certain. Right, so if we put that lot down like that and put that into it, that will make a load of that, which is great. It means I can start working towards actually having a complete system. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Bonus nothing. Fuel consumption is only slightly higher than it would have been if I'd done it all manually, sort of thing. At which point, you see, then I can go through here and I can say, right, I'm going to convert all of the this stuff in a, I wouldn't say lossless way, but a semi-lossless way. I don't think I can do anything with those, but anyway, yeah. Alabaster, I've got enough. I think. Might I say I think? Yeah, that's the last horsey armour that we had. Which, to be fair, I had forgotten I'd got, even. I'm not certain what you do with clusters. Ooh, you need them for 8... Oh no, they can use dust as well, that's fair enough. We just smelt them directly. Right, that's fine. So, put that in there. What I really want, rather than the door clicking when it opens, I want a bell on it so that I can hear it opening from miles away. It looks like it's an axes you use to break those. Okay, so we're only going back to end.io for a moment. And I want to find out how I make fluid pipe. Don't think I can make that one. No, so I've only got one of those. I can make... No, I can't make fused quartz yet. I need to make one of those first. 3 of those. Machine chassis, and that's iron plate. Right, so I've got iron plate somewhere. Come on, iron plate, leap out at me and say boo. I'll see it. Right. Oh, there we go. I've got some of that. I've got one of those. Three furnaces, 4 iron, and a cauldron. I should have all of that. Oh, that might be in there. Nope. Is it in there? Nope. There we go. One cauldron and 3 furnaces. put it there, I think. I don't think that will hurt it, will it? No. But to get the power into it, that's now in the wrong place, isn't it, really? As far as I know, that retains its power, so we'll move it for now. We're not far off making conduit for that. Now, don't know that'll fit. That might not work because no, I didn't think it would. And at the moment, there's nothing coming out of that anyway. So, I think what we'll do is we will move that as well. I wonder if I can put... No. Put that like that. Put that onto there. So those... No, the problem is... I can't link from those directly to that, which is stupid, really. Stupid, just stupid. Wrong one. I should have more wire than that as well. Is it in there? Yeah, right. So how am I going to do this? I want to go... I want the power coming out here to go into there, and then from there to go into these. I think probably the best plan would be to move that further along. Oh, I know. Further along, put it up there. It's got to be accessible so I can put my things in to recharge them, but it doesn't need to be that accessible. Okay, so we'll put conduit there. Not conduit, what's it? It's whatever this stuff is. This is why I prefer the Ender IO conduits for power. But at the moment I can't make... Well, I can, but it's not as easy as all that. Right, so that goes onto there, and then the bottom of that links to that one, yeah? And then they link to that one. And then that one links to that. It's complicated. Okay, so that's basically input, that's output, and then that then links... Oh, I haven't put the things in there. To there. It looks untidy. As long as it works, it doesn't really matter. Right, we ought to have a quick look in our quest book. How long are we into? We're only half an hour in, so we've got a fair way to go yet. I've got 8 unclaimed quest balls, some of which will be scrapping. I knew that because I've made some diamond stuff since I last looked. Yay! To be honest, for me, I'd be more yaying. Oh, I'm not claiming that one yet. I'll do that all once I've got turrets up and running. So 16 turret binding, conduit binding even. Ice and conduit and fluid conduit. Oh, that fluid conduit there will do nicely. All I really wanted it for was so that I can put a tank onto the that for the creosote. And it just makes sense to use the so I've got iron ore to make into that stuff. Where is there? It is. So we need to make... What did we need to make with that? We needed to make something with that. I can't remember what it was now. Well, the plan at the moment is I'm going to take this wall out, not the actual wall bit. I'm going to pick those things up, move that, break that, get rid of it. Move those, I don't need them any longer. And then I'm going to move all of these, plus that, onto this wall. I may or may not get rid of that, because I don't know how I'm going to do that. I have to do it in a different way to how I've got it, but I don't know how specifically I'm going to do it. I might end up putting it as a you know, a separate sort of tower outside the main. But farming is something that I'm going to have to work on fairly soon, because I'm not so much because I need a steady supply of redstone, but just as something that, you know, it's quite important that I have set up. Alright. Oh, that's it's a connector, not a controller. Which is going from that. Is it that one? No, it's going from that one. Okay, so how about if we put that there? Don't know if that'll work, but no, it won't work. That would have been cool if it did, though, wouldn't it? Stand under it, press the shower head, and die. Right. So we'll put that. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. There. Especially as I can put a laser on it, which will kill everything that goes underneath it. Okay, so from here we need to get all of the junk out. Basalt, coal, silver. We can make that quest as well. More armour. No, not that one. That one. Horse. Gold. What horse? Horse? What I mean is... Dope. Right, we can put that lot into there. Is there anything else I need to cook up in that? No. Right, have we got a pair of boots in there? We should have a pair of leather boots, surely. But we don't. We might have a pair of leather boots in there. No. Right, where? There's my diamond. Oh no, that one. No, to be honest, I would be far more interested in having gold horse armour. Diamonds are really useful, but I can't really I can't easily convert diamonds into gold, and gold is the thing that I lack mostly. I'm not actually too bad at the moment, but it's something that I really need to watch, because I'm lacking in it. Right, how do we make? What have I just seen? I just thought, oh, that looked useful. Oh yeah, I was looking at that RF gauge now. So we want to make a tank, so we can drive around and kill all the mobs. No, wait. We need to make a singularity tank, which is any block glass and some iron. We have glass, and we have iron. Cool. Right, where are we? There. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of the coal out. That's charcoal block. Got got quite a lot of basalt actually, more than I thought I had. Thing is, doing it like that is just really slow. It works just the same way, but it's really slow. And if you don't have something to put the fluid in, it fills up with fluid too quickly. So we'll do it like that for now. I need some leather boots. I need some slime. I need some redstone as well, but I can get that in a moment. Where's my leather gone? There's my leather. Right, so leather boots. I think that's what we want. I don't know what the redstone boots are to signify, but that's how you make wild dog pelt boots. To be honest, there's probably not much in it. But I don't need to empower the. If I wear the these, I don't need to empower them. And they have a huge jump. Yeah, they're definitely mobs, I think. Bloody hellfire. Actually, looks like a very small dinosaur. No, the idea is once I've got turrets running, I'm going to convert this entire area into a mob village for the not villages really, are they? They're the mine colony thing. At which point I'll have turrets around it to keep the mobs out, and I won't have to worry too much about things getting in. I'll have a couple of turrets around the base just for things like let me do that. Just for things like that thing that just attacked me then. It wasn't in a place that should have been able to do any damage, but because of the things now explode, it did. And my voice is going, which isn't good. I've got another episode to record tonight. I've run out of arrows. I can't even follow the ones on my suit. Titanium ingot. Wow. The first one of those I've ever seen. Okay, so what we want to do next then? That's pretty much sorted the way I want it. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get somewhere in here there is 12, I think, of something that I don't understand. I want to look it up. I can't see the damn stuff now. Oh, 10 of it, not 12. Right, so what is graphite dust used for? Apparently nothing. Graphite dust is hop graphite dust, hop graphite ingot, immersive engineering, graphite electrode. Ah, that's what I was looking for. Hyper diamonds, advanced circuit. Oh, right, that's not what I thought it was. What do I use advanced circuits for? 0-point extractor, RF entangler, qubit cell, or... That's what I was looking for! the matter transporter. I remember it now. It's what you can use to carry around mob spawners. Yeah. I remember finding the parts to do it in my previous series, but I couldn't find enough parts to do it. Right, how many of those have I got? I can get rid of all of this, pretty much. Except, I'm going to keep the revolver, although I have to make one at some point anyway, so that's not really a major issue. Now, what have I got? I've got an ancient tome with fire aspect. I don't know what that one's for. Depth stride is quite useful. Exploding, I don't know what it's for. But the rest of that stuff can just go in the bin. There is insert bin. Right, so we've got all of those. Pardon me. I'm going to make more of those rather than just doing it like that. Ooh, that is a good question actually. Wonder how far off I am. Let me go to. Oh no, input hatch. Input hatch, output hatch. I can't even see the damn things. Oh, maybe they're not. They might not be under rocket. Oh, just maybe look it up as hatch. Right, so we want an input hatch. It's lib volts, which is a machine structure, which is iron rods and iron plates. Right, so that's not too difficult. Rods we can make just directly. We will put those into our now that's a thought. That is a thought actually. As far as I know, these use store on connect. So if I put that like that, that will store into there. Or I could put the chest up here and that will store into it. Well, that one wouldn't, but yeah, you know what I mean. Let's just have a look. I love that. I love it so much. It just looks cool. For me, the best mods are the mods that not only do something interesting, yeah, but look cool doing it, or look interesting doing it. I mean, obviously, this would, if that animated, that would be even cooler. But I can understand why it doesn't, sort of thing. I love that. I don't like having to use it, but I love the idea of it. You know, you've got this laser that converts stuff in front of you, sort of thing. Why I've got two of those? I don't remember having made a second one, but clearly I did. I have no use to them any longer, I don't think. Right. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. What I want to do is make some TNT, which I think is still sand and gunpowder. I've got loads of gunpowder at the moment, but I only want to make one block of TNT. So, no, it's not that, is it? It's one block of TNT. Thank you. I only want to make one of them. I don't know how many it will use, and cool. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'll put that down. Those down. Ah. That's how you do it then. I see. And they... Oh no, I was going to say that, and they vanish. And I got 10 hyper diamonds. Cool. And it did no damage because I'm in my chunk loaded area, which has explosion turned off. I don't know how to change that so that explosions are turned on. What a mess that is, though. I love these. I think they look brilliant, but I don't like the way they work. So I suppose that balances it out somewhat. I've got 32 of those. Now I just want to make sure... Not in there. No, I need iron. Iron rusted. I want to know how many. If I make an iron rod, I get 4 out of 2. Yeah, so if I make an iron rod that way, how many do I get? Okay. No, there's no difference, so I might as well just craft them manually, sort of thing. Right then, so we go back to the input hatch. We want, basically we've got one for the input hatch, one for the output hatch, yeah, fluid input, fluid output, and there's a, we've got multi doors in. I didn't know that. Ooh, I love multi doors. I'm serious, I really do. I think multi doors is one of the best mods around. Go on record to say it, even, if you wish to make a record. I'm not very tuneful though. I can sing, but I'm not tuneful. Right, so I need, what did I need? I need an input hatch. Just to make it complicated. Right, so we've got an input hatch, an output hatch. We need at lib vulp. So we've got, right, we've got an input hatch and output hatch. We need a power input plug, which is, oh, small batteries, which are tin plates, an iron rod, and some redstone. Oh, how many does it make, just out of interest? It makes 4, so we only need 4 tin plates. And we've only got 3. Right, we'll make, 8 more. Right. We've got an iron rod, that's alright then. Right, I've got the iron rod, I just need some redstone then. Iron rod, battery, fluid, or whatever. We need a saw assembly as well. But I think that's actually in the rocketry bit. Saw blade, which we need copper plate, we've got that. Iron saw blade, which is iron plate plus an iron rod. All that. Okay. Oh, copper rods. Wouldn't I need a golden rod? Right, yeah, I'm sorry. These are not the golden rods you were looking for. Ooh, that's interesting. Possibly because the golden rod is added for something other than Mulsys tools, maybe. Not Mulsys tool. What am I on about? Not Mulsys at all. It's not immersive engineering. It's advanced rocketry, perhaps. Base metals, libvulpes. Whereas the iron rods that I was using for the other thing is perhaps not the same. Okay, back to the book. Looking at nearly time to finish off. Right, so we claim that reward. That gives us a tank of lava. I need to get on with that as well. Largely because I need that empowerer to make some of the stuff I want to make. Right, so survivalist. I've got two. What? Oh, I've just been in there. Oh no, I see. Yeah. I get a hot dog and 2 tomato, a tomato seed and a mustard seed. That's of very little value to me. I will get a utility crate drop. I need to do 1 probe, but I'm not desperately worried about it. And it's not too difficult to make. Automation. Right, I'm a lumberjack, and I'm alright. I get the cutting machine, plus a hollow projector. Oh, I need to make a motor as well. That was the other thing. Storage upgrade and quantify key. That's good. I needed compactor. That's one of the next things we're going for. I'm trying to remember. Double layer capacitor and a Restonia crystal. Yeah, it's not actually much use to me, that. The second one, I need a glowing... No, an empowered Restonia, which is what I need the empowerer for. I'm trying to remember. One of these quests gives you a motor, but I can't remember which one it is. It might be in upgrades though. It might not be in. No, it's not going to be in upgrades. Blast off maybe. That's the one we want. Hollow projector, manual detect. I've got one of those. You see, got one from the quest I've just done. So now I can make a thing for what have we got? I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, that bit. I think I'm going to put it there, so I'll move the bed. Remind me to don't need to remind me, I'm going to do it now. I have an underground bed now. Spawn has been set. Otherwise, I'll forget to set the spawn, and then I'll be... Worse will befall, shall we say. Right, just let me have a look at this. I want to get the power... Oh, it's coming off there, so that's alright. I can have another one of those over here, if I wanted. That might actually reach. I don't know, it might not. Okay, where is my hollow projector? There we go, hollow projector. We want the cutting machine. Input hatch, output hatch. Power input plug. Cutting machine. Alright, so that's... okay, output hatch is there. Input hatch is there. Power input plug is there. Cutting machine itself is there. Now, where's the rest of the motor? So, there we go. Yay! Turn it on. We need possibly one of those, and one of the other ones, which we haven't got any of at the moment. Don't believe. I believe in miracles. What's I looking for? Copper. Am I not getting copper? Oh yeah, I've got copper. I can't remember which one I want to make. I think it's that one. Yeah, that one. LV. Connect it. We do, however, need to make some wire. 7, 8, oh, bugger it. Just do... Where is Mystics? Right. Well, it might work the way I want to, from there all the way to there. Yeah, I didn't think it would. So what we want to do then is put one of those up. Oh, hang on. Can we? No, I don't think we can. Oh no, I suppose it's coming from there though, isn't it? We'll put it on there then. That should work. From there to there. Cannot touch a wire here, why not? That wire to that. Huh. Oh, that can only go to one of them, can't it? Bugger. In that case... In that case, so what we want to do then is... I suppose you put it there. That one to there to there. One of the connection points is invalid. To that. Oh, I don't understand. Linking to that. There we go. And then from there down to there. And that then should have power coming in. It's got power. Speed, because it's got a good motor in it, is good. And then we just put some wood in it, basically. Not that I need a lot of wood, but in fact I don't need any wood at all at the moment. Let's put stuff away before we go any further. Got a lot of stuff we don't really want in my hand at the moment. Right. Singularity tank 1, Singularity tank 2 is downstairs. The one I've just put away has lava in it. The one downstairs has creosote in it. Excuse me. It's a shame you can't convert the hyper diamond into normal diamond, really. Right, so we can now look at how much those we've got. I'm going to move them all in a minute, so that's, well, yeah, not in a minute, because it's, I've gone over the hour. Right, that is, basically, that is the end of episode 12. We're doing quite well. We've got a fairly good amount of infrastructure in. The next thing I think I'm going to do, I'm going to work towards having, I need a solar panel to produce real power, because the generators I've got, to be fair, aren't that good. They're not that bad, but they're not that good. So I need to put some solar panels in, and I think I can probably do that now. I'm just going to do it in the next episode, sort of thing. Which will be, how tired am I? I'll probably do it in a minute. Record it when I finish finishing this one, basically. So, solar panels, which is one thing I want to do. I need to start working towards some turrets. I need to start working towards having an empowerment system from Actual Editions, which is quite... it's not actually that expensive to make. It's not as... Oh, it's it's not expensive to make in... yeah, it's not that bad. Display stand. Yeah, it's not too hard to make. And that will help me make things like these various crystals, empowered crystals and stuff, which I need for various recipes further down the line. So that's basically the 3 things I'm going to work towards in the next episode. And then probably the episode after that, I'm going to start working towards getting a decent set of things to do the what they call them, the inventory management system from Ender.io. Yeah, so that is, I think, the end of episode. Yeah, end of episode 12. I will be back with episode 13 very shortly, and we will work towards those 3 goals. I think I should have enough resources at the moment just to get on with them, rather than having to faff around going to hunt resources down. But we will see. So until that point, cheerio.